Consider me a peace. What's up? I'm John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion, the MMA expert, and that's Paul at Villarreal. And we're still reacting to Fedor versus Henderson. This is the fallout that we're talking about here, and I want to talk about this stoppage. Now, first of all, this is all our personal opinion only. We're not alleging facts. We're not casting aspersions. This is all for entertainment parody purposes. Only check the disclaimers. Now, people, in my personal opinion, they might be talking about this whole stoppage situation. Was the fight stopped too soon? The question is this: do you think that this fight was stopped too early? It got stopped in the first round. I want to throw it over to Paul. Paul, what do you think out there? What do you think about this fight being stopped in the first round the way it was?
Looking back at the replay, looked like it might have been stopped a little early. I think Herb Dean is probably the best MMA referee there is. Fedor was clearly hurt. He basically went down almost flat on his face. He was hurt. Was he completely out? I'm not sure about that. I understand why Herb Dean stopped it, but I could see giving Fedor a little more time there.
Okay, here's what I think right now, and I'm sure we're going to have a lot of reactions to this. I see it both ways, right? On the one hand, at first I'm like, whoa, what happened? But it looked kind of weird. I wasn't sure exactly what was going down. And why isn't Fedor answering shots? Look, when I saw the replays, I think it all boils down to this. Fedor got hit with a shot he didn't see. He went flat out on his face. He wasn't responding for a little bit. Now, maybe he couldn't respond because his arms were, he fell on his face. His arms were kind of at his side, everything like that. Henderson hit him with a couple shots, then Fedor turns over and responds. Was he knocked out cold? Did he then get sort of woken up from the shots that Henderson was hitting with? Did he just wake up on his own? Was he never out and he was just trying to reconfigure himself, whatever? It all happened so quickly, it's unbelievable. So I can definitely see from what I saw why Herb Dean would stop the fight. So I think that Herb Dean, in my personal opinion, was well within his good judgment, if you will, for stopping the fight. Now, on the other hand, if it were me, I would have let the fight run a little bit longer. That's my personal opinion. Why? We all remember Czech Congo versus Pat Barry. Now, they let that fight go, and we saw what happened there, right? If they didn't let that fight go and would have stopped it earlier, then Pat Barry would have been the winner. But ultimately, Czech Congo won. So I would have thought, to two legends of this stature, I say let it go a little bit, give the fighters the benefit of the doubt and just see what happens. That's what I would have liked to have seen happen. At the same time, I can't fault Herb Dean for stopping this fight. Paul, do you agree with that?
I do agree with that. Fedor was definitely, like you said, he went flat down. And if you're the referee, you've got to protect the fighter. That's your job. Could things have turned around? They could have. And that's what Fedor said. I don't know, but you do want to protect the fighters.
Look, it all happened so fast, and Henderson has unbelievable power. We saw what he did to Fedor with one shot and everything like that. And look, this is the way that it goes. These are big-time fighters with big-time power. Henderson got the win here. So my bottom line is this. In my personal opinion, and I'm not a referee, I'm not a medical doctor, I wasn't in the ring, anything like that, but from my own experience and my own personal opinion, I probably would have let it go a bit longer to give Fedor the benefit of the doubt. At the same time, having seen what I saw, I can't fault Herb Dean for stopping the fight because Fedor did go flat on his face. He was hit with a big shot from Henderson, and Henderson was hitting him without Fedor responding for a little bit. So, it is what it is. What do you think about this? I want your comments. Do you think that the fight should have gone on, or do you think it was a good stoppage? How do you come down on this? I want to hear from you right now. Comments below, subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion and the MMA expert. That is Paul. We're Conservative Media, and we'll see you next time.